Hello guys, and welcome to the second moto for Carpinteria Beach, round 3 of HRL. Your gate orders Rebel, Papa, Detail, Commando, Hunter, Luke, Bean, Killer, Vulcan, and then on the end, Cat and Fireball. Gonna get ready to go green here, doing another grenade start because of our little because of our little glitch with the gate. And grenades out, and we're green. Looks like Hunter slows up a little bit because he thought he jumped it, and we have all kinds of commotion at the first corner yet again, although that was definitely cleaner than last time. It's still pretty bad, but it was definitely cleaner than the other moto, if you guys remember that. And generally this corner gets a little bottlenecked as well on the first lap, but it looks like most drivers get through it pretty clean. So definitely a better start to the second moto here compared to the first one. Ooh, is that... I think Cat goes down on the end of that jump. And who's in the lead right now? Let's see when he goes by. It looks like Fireball is currently your leader with Vulcan behind him. And then Slaunch and Hunter, I believe. And then Rebel. So that's your running order right now. And you could see, oh, Hunter with a cheesy wheelie. Wow. And you could also see Rebel making his way by Slaunch, or at least trying to pass Slaunch. I don't know if you guys saw it for that half second, but Rebel's run, yep, he got by Slaunch. Rebel's run through the belugas was so clean that time by. He even, he usually just gets a decent run, but I think he's the most consistent at getting that clean run out of that section. And when you do get the clean run, it gains so much time. It's honestly ridiculous. You're gonna get at least 3 goose lengths off of it, and probably more, depending on how everybody else runs it. Good battle there for second between Vulcan, Rebel, and Slaunch. And then there's a huge battle for fifth as well between Luke, Cat, and Hunter. And then we also have another pack of 3 back there for like 8th and so forth. So lots of battles going down. Oh, Slaunch getting really loose in the belugas. Kind of recovers though, so he's still able to hold that position off of Rebel at the moment. And Vulcan still holding on to second place. Fireball getting a bit of a lead from this. As you can see, he's widening his gap. Still a close battle between Hunter and Luke for 5th. And it looks like Luke has that, but we're still going to watch Cat and Hunter battle. Cat looks like he might be able to get by him right there. It's a good maneuver out of Cat. Possibly going to get a better moto finish here, considering the fact that he's had a better start. He's definitely not bad at this track. I think Bean went down in the first corner, so that's unfortunate. He's going to have to try really hard to recover from that. I think Detail also, your previous points leader, also got in an incident in that first berm, and as far as I'm aware, it took him forever to recover. So definitely not going to see him in the points lead anymore after this race, unless he does something miraculous. But with the position... With the finish of the first moto and the position that Fireball's in right now and Detail's in right now, yeah, we can probably say goodbye to the points lead for Detail. Still nice for him to hold it for a week or two, but losing it shouldn't be too bad of a thing. He's pretty good with attendance. He'll probably make every race. He's just got to keep in his mind that he has those mulligans at the end of the season. As long as he makes every race, he's going to have more mulligans than the majority of the drivers. So he's got to keep that in mind. The only thing that hurts him is the fact that Fireball's much in the same boat. He has very good attendance. He's going to have a lot of those mulligans too. So still have a great battle here going on for second between Vulcan, Slaunch, and Rebel. Vulcan really proving himself here at Carpinteria, showing that he has speed on Supercross tracks, which is hilarious because anybody that raced with Vulcan... Oh, wait, here's the move. Here's the move out of Rebel. Power move. Is he going to get them both in the same corner? Unbelievable. I think Rebel just took them both down in the same corner. Wow, that's a winning move out of Rebel right there. Great move out of him to shoot from 4th to 2nd in one rollover. That was honestly really impressive. Although, Rebel's got to be worried here, because despite how amazing of a move that was, Fireball's winning the overall right now. Fireball, as long as he wins this moto, wins the overall, because Rebel and Fireball are both your heat winners. And Fireball got second in the first moto, and Rebel got first. So let's assume that Fireball gets first in this moto and Rebel gets second, then Fireball would get the overall. So Rebel's going to have to not settle for second here. He's going to have to really fight for that overall, which generally puts Rebel in a pretty bad spot. There's been a few cases in previous races where he seems to like fight a little too hard in the second moto because he's worrying about that overall. So it's unfortunate for him that he's going to have to do that again here. He's going to have to be on the ball, be really quick, and try to actually gain on him and maybe take a few risks on the track to catch up and try to take that moto win, because you know Rebel is going to want the overall. And it would be a sweep, a clean sweep, because you got the semi win as well. It would be an absolute clean sweep, which would be really, really impressive. Have not seen anything of that caliber since Luke at Grizzly and Blades at Eagle River. So would be very impressive to see Rebel be added to that list. Speaking of which, Rebel almost got passed there by Slaunch, actually. Slaunch had a pretty good move in the sand section, but Rebel fought back, and Slaunch is not losing as much ground as in the previous races. He's actually sticking right there with Rebel. It looks like Slaunch maybe figured out the belugas a little bit, possibly improved his speed there. I mean, you can tell he's trying to shadow Rebel in the belugas. You can tell right there by his line that he's trying to emulate the same exact thing, but he's not necessarily getting the same results. So at the same time, though, that's definitely the best thing Slaunch can do in this situation, considering the fact that he doesn't really know the fast line in that section. I mean, the best thing he can do is just do what he's doing, try to shadow Rebel and see what happens from there on. As we go through the first berm, Vulcan's still holding on to podium position, so that's huge out of him. If someone's going to take that, or sorry, he's not holding on a podium position, he's in fourth, my bad. Still holding on to a top 5, though. Unfortunate for him to lose the podium, but, oh, he goes to, oh, and Luke gets right into the back of him. That's going to slow them both up a lot, and we might even see Cat get involved in this battle, too. So it looks like we have a little battle brewing up here for 4th place, going on to Cat's onboard view. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure who's going to come out on top in this battle. It looks like Luke and Cat are both faster than Vulcan, but Vulcan's done a pretty good job of holding off and staying, being a difficult pass. Goes back to one of the keys to the race from the heats and semi video, to get around people and to get around them quickly. That's what Vulcan's preventing. Oh, that might be a nice move right there, though. Luke might have him right there. And it looks like as long as it looks like Luke's going to hold on to that pass, and he's going to take that position away from Vulcan. But what's Cat going to do? Because Cat's pretty fast too. Vulcan goes down. Watch out, Cat. Oh! Goes right on the back of him and gets hit with the wheelie. Saves it, though, so that's good for Cat. The fact that he did not wreck right there, because that could have been catastrophic. Oh, God, the pun. For his race. I think we just hit the 3-minute to go mark recently, so not that much time left on the timer. Time is definitely dwindling. Although it looks like Rebel and Slaunch. I can't really tell about Slaunch, but Rebel's definitely catching Fireball. But is it going to be enough? Is there going to be enough time? That's the question. I think it really depends. Oh, here we go. Cat going to try to get by Vulcan. Oh! Pretty rough pass right there, although Cat did a good job at keeping it clean. Oh no, he's getting hit with the second gear cheese. Vulcan's going to have the run. And he pushes him wide. Possibly retaliation, maybe? Or maybe he didn't see him? I don't really know. I don't really think that was deserving of retaliation, because I thought Cat's pass was pretty clean, but just trying to think of a justification for why Vulcan went that wide right there. So we recently hit the 2-minute to go mark. Yeah, man, Rebel can catch Fireball. It's going to take a lot, though. I think that it's going to come down to the Beluga section right here. Fireball's going to have a few like really, really poor runs through it, and Rebel's going to have 1 or 2 laps where he just nails it absolutely clean and stay decent all the other runs. Point is, Rebel's going to have to be gaining time from here on out. He can't have a mistake lap where he loses time. He needs to be gaining time on Fireball from here on out. Oh, Cat with a pretty good run through the Belugas right there. He's definitely going to gain on Vulcan. The minute left to go. A lot of battles going on the track. The battle for Cat's actually pretty huge, because with his attendance issues, he needs good finishes. to try to get his way into the Champ Series. It would be interesting to see Cat not qualify. I mean, we're going to see somebody good not qualify for the Champ Series this season, though. That's a given. Oh, no, Vulcan going down. Is Cat going to be able to hold on to this pass? Oh, no, Cat cut down on the berm a little bit and wasn't expecting Vulcan possibly to be that far out in the middle. And Vulcan's actually able to hold on to the spot. So that's unfortunate. Cat's actually going to have to work his way by him again. Not able to do it. Had a bit of a run there, but not able to do it. I think Cat's faster than Vulcan. Just having a difficult time passing him. Going through the triple. I think Cat had a better run through that. Is he going to get it through the Belugas? 3 laps to go. Oh no, they both have pretty crappy runs. I don't think we're going to see any passing. Cat with a good run off the corner, though. This is big for both these drivers. These are both drivers that are going to be close for qualifying for the Champ Series, definitely. With Vulcan's performance and with Cat's attendance, it's going to be hard for both of these drivers to qualify. So, huge battle. Oh, no! Cat goes off the track, though. Recovers pretty decently. Not a horrible recovery. That could have been catastrophic, though. Yeah, I had to use that pun again. Oh, Vulcan making a mistake. And Cat trying to gain some time through the sand section. He's going to run the inside a little bit slower, going side by side here. Outside's definitely the preferred line there. And Cat loses a little bit of ground back on Vulcan, so this battle rages on with 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. This race is coming to a close. Here we're going to get an update on our lead battle. Fireball and Rebel. Fireball's still got a pretty good gap, and Slaunch hasn't lost that much either, so if there's some mistakes here, Slaunch could also be a contender. He has not lost that much ground on Rebel, although Luke and I think the next closest person, possibly Hunter, are not really into it at the moment. Fireball, pretty poor run through the Belugas. Look at Rebel! He's perfect run from Rebel! The same lap that Fireball messes up the Belugas, Rebel pulls out the perfect double everything run. Unbelievable. Takes the lead from Fireball, going to take the white flag. Wow. I honestly can't believe it. Can't believe it. I was not expecting Rebel to gain that much. I thought their gap was huge. But that's unfortunate, man. Fireball's got to fight. Try to do whatever he can to try to get that back before this race ends. We have Cat and Vulcan. Cat got by Vulcan. Meanwhile, while all that was happening, jeez, I woke up at 6 this morning. I did not want to wake up at 6. I can't speak. Wow, Cat working his way by Hunter. If he can hold on to this, that would be a huge gain for him. Oh, Hunter goes a little too high, and he's gonna take out Cat. That's unfortunate. Cat's had to deal with crap like that all race. Although he recovers decently, Cat should be able to still get a top 5 here. Hunter in 4th. Somehow, I don't know how Hunter caught up. It's honestly impressive. Looks like we have Rebel and Fireball, and look at that gap, and look at the run. Yeah, Rebel's gonna lock this in. That is just insane. 3rd week here of the season, we see our first clean sweep. Rebel takes it at the finish. Fireball 2nd with a disappointing, just really unfortunate finish. Slaunch and then Luke. Man, if you're Rebel. Or if you're Rebel, you got to be just hyped up after that. But if you're Fireball, man, that's got to suck. That's really got to suck. Could have had his first overall. Got his first Moto win this season, but still searching for that overall. But plenty of time left in the season. Plenty of time left for him to take it. So we go through the rest of the results. Oh, Cat actually narrowly missing the top 5. My bad on that. So Hunter with a crazy run there at the end of the steel top 5. That was impressive out of him. And here we go with our podium shots. Hope you guys enjoyed the races here at Carpinteria. Cannot wait to get to Barvo. Barvo is next week, and it's a pretty solid night of racing. And I hope you guys are excited for that. See you there.